Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Modded Weapons and Gear Guides here on Borderlands 2. Today I am back with an actual game change today. We're not going to be doing a weapon, we're going to actually be reviewing a mod which actually improves the drops that happen in the vending machines. And it's just literally called Better Vendors, and this will be the second part of the mod. There was an original Better Vendors mod, but that has since been improved to Better Vendors 2.0, which we'll run through the additions or changes in both of them. But it's made by Hemaxhu over on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub, and as you can see right now I'm just running around, and you'll probably notice just looking at the items, if you're very familiar with the game, that there is an improvement base overall on all of these. I've actually took it to a bit more extra farming to manage to get some good drops to happen, show you guys the improvements all in all. But yeah, there is a good chance to just get some really serious items. You'll notice most of the vending machines now have green items in rather than white, all sorts of things like that. I'll run through it in more detail as I said, but it's a very handy mod, and the original version, I believe, looking at it, was a bit too overpowered with the generosity of things like legendary items and things like that, so it's actually been scaled back a little bit, but all in all just a generally good mod for the game, because if you know from playing things like the pre-sequel, there was stuff called there was such things available as vendor farming, which you'll probably have seen in a lot of my hunt videos and stuff like that. I think this is the first time I've actually ever properly farmed the vending machines in this game since it came out in 2012, was it, something like that? So it just goes to show how rubbish the gear actually was in vending machines, and it really was. It was very almost impossible to find a legendary in a vending machine in Borderlands 2. Yeah, whereas in the pre-sequel it's a lot easier and more beneficial to do. But you're going to see in a second right now that this was my second run of my attempt of filming for this intro, and you'll see that I managed to get something pretty good. I believe it's the next vending machine, this one right here. Yep, there you go. There is a B shield. There you go. On the second run, that just proves it. So as always, I'm going to be showing you exactly where to get the mod first, which we'll do now. So you can click on the link in the description as always, which will take you straight there, or you can head over to the Borderlands 2 community GitHub and attempt to navigate there yourself. Click on Borderlands 2 mods and then head down to Hemaxhu's folder. There's quite a few things in here right now, quite interesting, so I'm going to be reviewing more of them soon, but we're going to be clicking on Better Vendors 2.0. Like I said, there is Better Vendors 1, which I'll run through very quickly. This is Better Vendors 2.0. Click on the Raw tab at the top right of the screen, right click and save as, save into your Borderlands 2 binary folders. Then when you get in the game, actually activate it, and you will get your better drops. So I'm just going to activate it right now, as you can see, and then off you go. Feel free to do some farming. So, changes. In the original Better Vendors, there was less trash in items of the day, almost always blue items, just like in the pre-sequel. Increased chances for purple and legendary items, and like I said, I believe that was slightly overpowered. So in Better Vendors 2.0 there is increased chances for a legendary and a small chance even for a pearlescent. I've not managed to find a pearlescent yet, but I really wouldn't mind finding one. So differences from previous versions is now there's a small chance for a pearlescent in the gun shop, lower legendary chance to appear. Like I said, I think that's been nerfed slightly because there was too many legendaries showing up, and chance to get unique gear as well in the shop, which I did find an example of, and I'll be showing you guys that in a second. So yeah, let me cut to that right now, and we'll actually show you a little bit of what I found in about 40 or so runs of Sanctuary, and I believe I went for one whole run of everything. So I decided to go through every vendor in the game very quickly, or well, not in the game, at the actual fast travel points. The first I actually come across is in Marcus's mercenary shop, and I believe it's in the middle aisle, but you can see definitely that these things have improved. There was greens nearly in all the time, and there you go, there is an orange. We've got ourselves a longbow, bonus package, which is a very handy grenade to actually find in a vending machine. Not too much money either, so that's pretty handy. So we'll move on to my next little spot where I found one, and again I believe this was in one of the DLCs. It was in Wormwater at the top of the boat. So we're going to go down the lift right now. And where did it come from? It's this vending machine here, I believe, the helper vendor, and it's a legendary class mod. So we've got the legendary Necromancer class mod coming from that. The next one I found was in Opportunity, and it came from this vending machine right here. And again, a health vendor, and it's another legendary class mod, a legendary Siren class mod. So that's 2 class mods we found now. And then this is probably one of my luckiest runs in the weapons vendor. I managed to find a unique, and it obviously is this guy, the Yellow Jacket, the unique red text SMG. And I was actually thinking, right, okay, fair enough, got that. I'll leave things now and, you know, do another run after checking the next vendors. But I was just about to end the recording, and I thought, no, I'll carry it on just in case, because I've got 3 vending machines left. And I'm glad I did now, because look what was in the very next machine, a fire bee. So very handy once again. And that's all I believe that I found. So you can see a definite improvement right there. I've never really, very rarely, if ever, found legendary in a vending machine in the game. And I found about 6 in, you know, about 40 runs of Sanctuary in one straight run of the game, which isn't bad at all. So yeah, that definitely shows the improvement. But as you can see, it's not just about the legendaries and the very small chance of the pearlescent weapons. It is about the general overall gear. Obviously, when you're at end game, all you want is pearls and legendaries. But when you're actually starting out the game or playing through it, things like a good blue weapon or even purple can really help you throughout the game. So now these these vending machine drops are on scale with the pre-sequel, which I always thought the pre-sequel was pretty well balanced with vending machine drops, and now Borderlands 2 is as well. So big thanks to Hemaxhu for that. Go ahead and give it a try. Let me know what you guys think of this, and if anyone gets some decent weapons, be sure to let me know. If anyone can find a pearlescent from a vending machine, then drop it down in the comments below and let me know how long it took you, because I still think I'm going to go do some more farming and just try and find one. But yeah, anyway guys, for now, that is all there is to show. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.